Title of this video can only mean one thing. It's time for the next Donators Marathon. If you're a newcomer to this channel, the Donators Marathon might as well be a grab bag of games I received throughout the years from generous fans. Either because they wanted me to look at something they thought was underappreciated, just wanted me to have a good time, wanted to kick me in the anus, or in today's case, fuck with me. There's no other reason why I'd be looking at Go Diego Go, Great Dinosaur Rescue for the Nintendo Wii, a game far below my demographic. Trust me, I'm aware. I know. But this is the Donators Marathon, so anything goes. Now, whether you're raising a little brother or maybe visiting a family for the holidays that had their own set of kids glued to the TV, you knew about Nick Jr. And if it wasn't, say, like Blue's Clues that was running in constant circulation, it was Dora the Explorer, as her personal wiki labels her, Dora the motherfucking Explorer. It was a massive hit, and some years later it got a spin-off where Dora's cousin Diego became the focus. A young adventurer that liked to help animals and protect the environment, teaching kids about this and that, basic kid shit. And when there's a successful television series, the video game tie-ins are all but inevitable. Here we are, see? I know next to nothing about this series, besides the basic plot synopsis I just gave you, which anybody with an internet connection can do the same, so I don't know many people who have played these games. In fact, I don't know anybody who has played these games. I'm the first to break the mold. I should get a fucking medal. Well, let's get started. Okay, we're off to a great start when the JPEG quality of these stills look right out of a 90s AOL page. This game was made in 2008 for the record. Oh hey, I always get nostalgic when I see the Nickelodeon logo and what the fuck, Danger High Voltage? Shit. Oh, that's just the name of the software company. Okay, well, damn, these guys don't fuck around. We got 2 modes of gameplay here and an extras menu. Don't get too excited, it's just a small trailer for some DVD sets. Thanks for buying our shit, now go buy our other shit. The real meat of the game is the Great Dinosaur Rescue. The other mode, Prehistoric Racers, is just a simple competition mode. Collect more things than your opponent and you win, though you're never given your total points, just a medal rank. So if you both get gold, hey, congrats, you're both winners. Yay. Alright, well, let's jump into the Great Dinosaur Rescue here, and ooh, is this an FMV or is every cutscene this compressed? God damn. And despite being a show that relishes in 2D animation, one you would think they would try to replicate to give kids the Go Diego Go experience on their Nintendo Wii, the intro is shown to us like a PowerPoint presentation. I mean, I know animation is a costly process, but I think even a kid would see this as a downgrade. So Diego and his sister Alicia are at this dinosaur exhibit here, where they learn of Maya, the Mayasaura. Very original name there. They also have Rex the T-Rex or Steggy the Stegosaurus. Maya and her family one day were taking a stroll through the mountains when a group of Troodons, apparently predators to the Mayasaura, threatened to, I don't know, eat them, spit on their faces. They're jerks. I think that's what the game wants to tell us. And to protect her kids, Maya blocks the Troodon's pathway with a giant rock. Look, if you can lift up a rock that large, just bash their fucking skulls in with the damn thing. Also, you're like 4 times their size. I get that the kids can't fend for themselves since they're so young, but can't you at least give them like a tail whip and lower their defense? Maya unfortunately then loses track of her family thanks to this rainstorm washing away their footprints to keep track of them, and then I guess she died lonely, never remarrying. Either way, Diego and her sister feel bad for the unfortunate fate of Maya and decide to help her out by traveling in time. What the fuck?
Maya was lost and couldn't find her family. So we decided to help her by jumping back to the time of the dinosaurs.
Does he do this all the time in the show? He could just time travel whenever he wants? What, did his mom fuck a TARDIS? I'm sorry, it's just so sudden. He just goes, fuck that, I'm gonna help that dinosaur, and then he just jumps back into the prehistoric age like it's nothing. And I know, Johnny, it's an educational game for the kids, but come on, I think it's fun to take this shit at face value and poke fun at it. You gotta do that. If I didn't, I wouldn't last 10 fucking minutes with this game. So Diego and Alicia travel back in time and almost immediately locate Maya.
We've come to help you find your family. Gracias, amigos.
I gotta say, even I'm learning something from this. Never until I played this game would I think dinosaurs were fluent in Spanish. They were a pretty advanced race for their time. Pity about them going extinct, though. For kid-focused shovelware, I guess the game could look worse, but look at this shit. Models are incredibly static with no emotional range in the slightest. Everyone's like moving mannequins. And the environments aren't terrible looking. I'm surprised it didn't make the game look like the cartoon though. Go the whole 9 yards. I remember this Blue's Clues game that Elliot used to play on the computer all the fucking time when he was a kid. Oh, I hated that shit. But just take a look at this. It's a little rough around the edges, sure, but looks pretty faithful to the television show, a factor that I think would help kids feel more invested. This, on the other hand, is about as jarring as when Homer went into the third dimension. Again, not horrible, but it feels like they took the cheap and easy way out with no real attempt. So this is the gist of the game. Diego and his pet jaguar, holy shit, do what they can to help Maya find her family. What this really means is that Diego lollygags for most of his 3-hour adventure helping other dinosaurs with their problems, and then suddenly at the end game finds himself helping Maya with her situation. I'm not kidding, Diego gets sidetracked so easily. He travels in time to help this one dinosaur but can't help but solve other dilemmas while Maya's probably frantically wondering if her family's okay. And some of these dinosaurs, look, I mean, maybe they deserve to die. I'm not sure how they got this far in life without Diego's assistance. There's just one dinosaur that can't reach the top of this tree to eat some leaves, and Diego needs to tell him to stand on his hind legs in order to do so. You tell me, how the fuck did he survive that long without knowing that?
Look, Diego, that Triceratops is stuck in the tar pit.
Well, fuck that guy. I'm sorry, I read the books. They're a lost cause, man. I love this sequence here where Diego and Maya run into Troodons up ahead and get the idea to stomp the ground and scare them off, making them think it's an earthquake. Problem is, the Troodons are looking right at your fucking faces when you're making the noise, so they should know it's not really an earthquake, and that should be the end of the game right there, if we're being real here, but it ends up working and they scurry off. I'm starting to think the story is a little stupid. Then there's these two dinosaurs that end up blocking the path in every world for increasingly silly reasons, and to get rid of them, you give them the
You didn't say the magic word.
But whoever made this clearly didn't watch Jurassic Park. Come on, that's supposed to be a T-Rex. What the fuck is that? I should be running for my life, and instead we chase them off by doing Richard Nixon impressions. Diego sure is a fickle kid. He can't walk over a pile of rocks without tripping or fall 10 feet off of a cliff, but he can easily jump 50 feet into the air from bouncy leaves, or swing across vines while his backpack is on fire, or skateboard down steep inclines while it's raining. Oh, but God forbid there's rocks. You just can't walk around that shit? Seriously? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anyway. No matter the predicament, the kid's fucking invincible. He can trip on wooden sticks and land on his face while skateboarding downhill or crashing into branches while paragliding. He can paraglide, by the way. And he also apparently has his driver's license. How old is this kid again? 8? Oh, fuck, Mexico's hardcore as shit. Okay, now this game is about 3 hours long. You see the entire thing in about 10 minutes, and everything else afterwards is just a repeat in 5 different areas. It's a platformer. Suppose you can call it that. You move Diego left and right and he can jump, but you don't use the D-pad to move, you instead tilt the remote in the corresponding direction. A great example of needlessly including motion controls for motion control's sake, because having a kid push a button to move is just too hard in their little minds. Well, I say that, and you still need to press a button to jump and search for things, but this game is certainly more interested in getting kids to get their daily exercises done. You use motion controls for a shitload of things here, jumping on trees with a pogo stick, climbing vines, swinging on monkey bars, digging dirt, and oh, what the fuck, knocking down tree stumps. You just can't go messing with shit in the past, Diego. You're helping the dinosaurs, but you just fucked the ecosystem, buddy. Honestly, I'm more entertained at the animated symbols on the bottom left, demonstrating how they want you to move for these type of things. They look like different parts of a dance routine. And I mean, that guy right there is really shoveling the shit out of that dirt. And whoa, okay, I'll shimmy to climb some vines, but I ain't spanking my own ass to further your agenda, you sick fucks. You don't even need to do these elaborate movements. You can just do this, and the meter fills up all the same. You know, there's nothing much to this game. What you do here is something I don't know how or why they thought will hold the kids' attention for more than half an hour. I think their time would just be better spent watching the cartoon. In this game, in every world, you just jump around and collect stuff for the sake of collecting stuff. There's a shitload of these emblems that'll give you a badge once you collect enough of them, and they give you more than enough, especially early on. But there's no penalty for not collecting them, period. It's just bragging rights. This even holds true for the supposedly important stuff that you need to collect to help whatever dinosaur needs help at the time. Whether it's pine cones, flowers, kush, this game really doesn't give a shit about how you go about things, which was shocking because they give you this meter here, and I thought, okay, I just need to find enough things to at least fill past the line, but as a platformer connoisseur, I went and filled the bar up to max anyway because I'm just that kind of loser, and okay, it looks like I got an extra badge for going above and beyond. At least that's what I thought happened. It turns out the bar doesn't mean a goddamn thing. You can collect just one of the dinosaur items, and the game acts as if you collected a bunch of them anyway, and gives you the badge regardless. These participation trophies are getting out of hand. So all these emblems are pointless. You only need to find one of these collectibles to progress. Turns out this great dinosaur adventure ain't that great. And as platformers go, sure you jump and shit, but there's no health bar or stuff like that, no enemies to give Diego trouble, no penalty for mistimed button presses. You just move left and right, jump, and watch shit happen. Sure, the game's only 3 hours long, but with how bare it is, it felt more like 6. Either way, here we go. I helped the dinosaurs, I got my Eagle Scout badges, I think that's what they are, and located Maya's family. A job well done, Diego. Now I can mess around during this credit sequence. And I think I'm having a bit of an identity crisis here, I think. I keep turning into my sister and my pet jaguar. The black background is sort of ominous, but that also means I can do shit like this. So what's next up for the Donators Marathon? Fuck if I know. I haven't even reached inside the box yet, so... You know what? I think I'll keep you guys in suspense this time. It's more fun that way, don't you think? I'll catch you guys with the next video. Thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic night, and take care.